Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we are bringing you the Superman versus Muhammad Ali Facsimile Edition reprint with the sketch cover. As you can see, very excited to present this today. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let's get right into it. Alright, I've been threatening to do sketch covers, so I got the sketch cover, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna sell this. Or give it to one of my friends. Anyway, so I did get the sketch cover. Very cool that they reprinted this. Full disclosure, I did a review on the deluxe edition reprint hardcover, but I'm more excited about this one because it was a little bit smaller and this is just exactly the same and it was recolored. This is the facsimile. DC calls them the Artifact editions. Which basically means it's a direct replica of the original printing, including all the original house ads, indicia, and all of that good stuff. Although this has no ads, and of course the cover price is different. I wonder how much the cover price was when it actually came out. Probably less than $5, frighteningly enough. And let's see, originally came out in what, 1978. Whoa, y'all. Okay, so this is so timeless, genius, amazing. I love the audience of the fight with Muhammad Ali and Superman. I mean, so preposterous anyway. Superman fighting a boxer, obviously, total gimmick. In a way, it's very much a sign of sign of the times, the story here, but it's also very much, I don't know, it's timeless in a way. And it's actually modern and just some thematically speaking. So let's get right into it. Dennis O'Neil and Neal Adams co-plot and writing. The story is kind of crazy. Dick Giardino, Terry Austin inkers, very cool. Couldn't have two better inkers on this. I mean, this was an event. I can imagine how exciting this was when it came out. Reading it, it's very dense in plot and story, and they carefully crafted the story. So I feel it was definitely made for comic book fans and comic book readers. However, I can imagine if pop culture was, I know it wasn't as crazy as it is now. I mean, the art is undeniably beautiful. It is breathtaking. Did they not list the colorist? Oh no, Corey Adams colors. Okay. And I should say Gaspar Saladino, John Costanza on letterers. Amazing. I was mesmerized by the letters throughout because I realized that this is probably the actual size that they were done. They were probably done slightly larger. My God, this double page spread is gorgeous. I mean, here we are in a ghetto of Metropolis. I kind of love that. But oh my gosh, I'm Neal Adams, is there any wonder he is the legend that he is today? How exciting is a double page spread just walking down the sidewalk of urban Metropolis with all these beautiful faces, all this beautiful detail, the textures in the ink. This is just amazing. It is a visual feast for real. Everyone who watches my channel knows that I love Treasury size. It's such a pain in the ass, inconvenient format, totally not sustainable. I wish every comic was this size. I don't know, it doesn't feel that imposing. It's on this nice newsprint that printed very well. The art looks so crisp and beautiful. I am so excited by this edition. You know, I wasn't an avid reader of Superman, even though I loved him. I absolutely loved, the Christopher Reeve Superman. I had a Superman birthday cake. He's always been one of my favorite characters. But it wasn't until John Byrne's revamp in the 80s that I started regularly reading Superman. So I feel this stuff happening here is such a classic trope and a sign of the times. You know, you've got classic Jimmy, Lois, and Clark going to, looking for a story in the ghetto of Metropolis, and they happen upon Muhammad Ali, and then this alien comes, it happens hard and fast. This alien comes wanting to challenge Earth's greatest champion, but it's debatable whether it's Superman or Muhammad Ali. So obviously they're gonna have to fight each other to figure out who's worthy enough to fight this alien race. I don't know. It is so deep and crazy. And I love the nuances of the storytelling. I love, you know, I don't know. It's just, it feels very 70s. I mean, Denny O'Neil and Neal Adams, you know, you kind of know what you're getting with them. And it's like so good. Love the St. Louis Arch. I would have to say that aside from manga, this has to be one of the best uses of zibbatone and screen tones throughout the book. The art is beautiful. They just, I don't know, I feel like they, you know, did everything that they could. You know, Neal Adams comes from an advertising background, and he brought a lot of the tricks of the trades of advertising to comics, and he brought a lot of different things with like dynamic layouts and stuff. I mean, like, this is beautiful, and like tidal waves, and just like Superman using his powers, and just like showcased so brilliantly and beautifully. I'm not recalling exactly how the recolored colors measure up, but I'm usually 9 times out of 10 a fan of the original colors, and I have to say I'm living for these colors here. They are absolutely stunning. The I don't know what it was originally printed on. This feels a little bit like a Mando, or it's kind of like a Baxter paper. I'm not sure, but it looks so good. It printed so well. I mean, it's a newsprint for sure, and it looks absolutely stunning and beautiful. I don't know. I just am so in love with this. Superman's prize room. I love the, like, I just love the dialogue of Muhammad Ali. He's just, like, portrayed so fun here. Like, he is definitely, like, the sports hero of the time. Like, I don't know. He's just, like, such an amazing person. Like, you know, he's a poet. He's, like, very, like, spiritual and philosophical, but, like, has no problem with, like, the, you know, grandiose sort of boasting and I'm the best boxer and stuff like that. You know, very much in line with all of that. But he makes some comment about, you've been to a garage sale lately. Like, so funny. I just love that. Like, because, you know, Superman, and I think especially during this time, had such a reputation as being kind of square and everything. So, I just think it's kind of fun when he acts kind of dorky or whatever. I mean, just pages like this are absolutely beautiful. I love the choice to just, like, make it white and have all his captions be in green. And just look at this beautiful lettering. And Neal Adams, gorgeous art. I'm wondering if he inked any of this himself. Knowing the way he works in a big kind of, like, studio fashion, I would imagine he's slapping some inks on some pages. I love a city skyline in a comic book, and this looks absolutely beautiful. I thought that George Perez did the best cityscapes at night until I saw this. This is equal to that. But unlike George, I feel this could be a little bit of some photocopy art, which I think there's an image towards the back that is using that application as well, and we will see. It's so crazy. Like, this story, it's weird because it's dense and, like, a lot is happening. I feel like a lot is thrown in for the visual excitement, and a lot just feels kind of weird and random. Like, just when you least expect it, like, they'll throw in some new element to test or add another layer of nuance to the story. This is just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Every time you turn the page, I mean, even the quiet scenes are just gorgeous in this format. And with the level of skill that a Neal Adams, a Dick Giordano, and a Terry Austin is bringing to the art, this is just exciting and fun. I just really enjoyed the hell out of reading this. So much better in this format. This is gorgeous. You guys need to, you know, obviously the original one is hard to find. I feel like this one is going to be scarce too, and maybe hard to find. I was wondering about facsimile editions. Like, I feel like it would be worthy to do them, like, even the ones that have been done before, like, I don't know, what, every 10 years, every 20 years? I don't know. Who knows? But this is amazing. Is this not amazing? Like, I just love this so much. And then you look in and you see the little textures and the different brush strokes and the inking, and a little cameo from Adam Strange, which I absolutely adored. And you just know that Terry Austin is here on the inks somewhere. And, you know, if you recall, like, what he did with John Byrne and during the Dark Phoenix saga and all the space sequences and everything like that, you know that we are in good hands here. It is so beautiful. They're fighting under a red sun because, you know, that's the only way to equalize Muhammad Ali and Superman, obviously. So that said, it's like, I don't know, you know, it kind of like was very telling about Superman because he's so amazing and everything, but he's nothing without his powers, right? So it's like, so what is the true question? You know, obviously Muhammad Ali couldn't beat him if he was using his full powers, full throttle. So in order to fight, have Muhammad Ali and Superman fight, you have to depower Superman. So it kind of like makes the whole point moot to me anyway, in a way, but it's still fun and cool nonetheless. I don't know. Like I said, this story is kind of crazy and all over the place. I just love this. Like, I love the artistry of Neal Adams, and it's like, just as an artist to see, like, knowing how comics work and just seeing the Z formation flow across the page, guiding your eye so effortlessly and beautifully. That is so much fun. That's such a great comic trope to show like a lot of fast action. You draw like a million boxing gloves at once. I think it's fun. You know, if this were any other artist, you might be a little mad by the lack of background sometimes, but I think it serves the storytelling so well to get like the, what do you call it? The choreography of the boxing match going on here. And there's like just so many twists and turns. It's such an old story, so classic. I don't want to reveal like the twist though. I always have no problem spoiling everything. Usually, especially if it's like a book that's, you know, over 40 years old. I mean, if you haven't read it by now, I don't know what to tell you. Beautiful. Just absolutely stunning. Have I said, like, if this were a drinking game and you took a shot, every time I said this art was beautiful, you would be drunk as a skunk, y'all, by now. I thought this was so fun and random. So they have sort of like this robot refereeing the thing and like trying to make it fair or whatever. But why have that when the fight of the universe has caught the attention of the goddess of wisdom and she has volunteered to judge? And they're like, hey, fair enough. Who are we to stand in your way? Another gorgeous page. Oh my gosh, like just so beautiful. Here we go. It's just like so much fun. This is like the photocopy like reference here. And I don't know if this is all Denny O'Neil or a little Neal Adams, because I feel like Neal Adams' writing definitely has lent itself to have a flair for the dramatic. But this page is like, you can almost hear like inspirational music playing in the background when you read this spread. That is what I'm saying. And once again, here we go. You know, there's this, it's sort of like there's two stories going on at the same time, and it's just like back and forth. It makes it very cinematic, very fun, very exciting. This is just so well done. Of course, there are elements that are like silly and cheesy, but I think that like kind of makes it endearing and adds to the, just, you know what I mean? Like, if we were to, like, this should be in the time capsule that we sent out into space. Wouldn't that be fun? Although the trope of, you know, aliens being aliens is ever so present. And then he fight Muhammad Ali after determining that Muhammad was our best. He has to fight the alien now. And of course, oh my gosh, this alien is crazy. But do we have any doubt that Muhammad Ali is going to win? I don't think so. Spoilers, of course he's not going to lose. Give me a break. That would be so disappointing. But there's a lot of other fun twists and turns in the story to keep you entertained. It's just so good. I love this page here. This is beautiful. Once again, the zipatone is just like unparalleled and just staggeringly gorgeous here. Love this. Like, now I don't think I've looked at or read the Star Wars Treasury since I was a kid. Man, if there was ever a book begging to, for a facsimile edition, how about that? How about that? Dun 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 dun. That was a little off tune, but I'm not a singer or a hummer. Ooh. Anyway, and then bam, he just knocks him out. This is my favorite kind of 2-page spread too. It's like not a complete 2-page spread, but having more panels on the top or bottom to like still propel the story, but also get in a big, huge money shot, breaking the panel, which was not common back then, but it had to be done, right? Terry Austin's signature right there. Totally recognizable, standout. Good for him. I wonder if Terry owns any of the original art from this. They used to divvy up the original art. 2/3 went to the penciler and 1/3 went to the inker. And I wonder if a project of this sort of importance would hold different if DC is like, no, we need to hold on to this original art or what. But can you imagine? So I think that they have some Neal Adams DC artist editions coming out, and obviously, hopefully this is part of it, and the Batman stuff is definitely happening, but I mean, we need this. This is gorgeous. We need to see this. I love the way this ends. I love this beautiful 2-page spread. This just makes me so happy. It's such a beautiful shot of Superman and Muhammad Ali looking so handsome and heroic, and just like, you just feel the goodwill, and it's just so amazing. I absolutely adore this facsimile edition. It is so good. Aside from John Byrne, I feel like Neal Adams probably has one of the best, most classic, iconic, kind of recognizable Superman men. So good, you guys. So good. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I will bring you more soon.